Today's video, we're going to be looking at the Walmart exclusive crystal ball. And can't believe I got it without having to pay for it on Walmart.com. But this is the one that was only available online first. But then, here recently, Walmart set up a new display with, I'm sure a lot of you know that they have the collector part now, which is one side's Mattel, one side's Hasbro. And the Mattel side has Hot Wheels, Monster High, Masters of the Universe, and WWE. And then, of course, the Hasbro side has Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars. Well, I went in one night, and they had just set up like the Night Force 2-pack of Beachhead and Quick Kick, and also the set of Law and Order. Of course, I grabbed Law and Order because Night Force is really like, unless it's a figure I don't have or one that isn't in the main classified series line, I don't normally collect. And because I already had Beachhead and Quick Kick, but I'm hoping, I don't know, it's probably a long shot that they'll put out the Falcon and Coral, because I don't have Coral, and I don't have that. I have Falcon, but I don't have that Falcon with the new head sculpt. But, oh. Anyways, you can take a look at Crystal Ball here on the front. You can see the G.I. Joe Classified Series and the Cobra logo. And then up here at the top, Cobra, Richard Crystal Ball King. And if you don't know, his dossier on the back of his file was written by Stephen King and his son. So, in order, as a tribute, Hasbro, I think maybe they might have named him Richard King, but I'm not sure. But they named him Richard King as, like, I guess, a tribute to Stephen and his son for what they contributed to Crystal Ball's background. But, okay. Yeah, see there? It's got, he's 159, and then there he is with his effects, his Cthulhu mask, and his crystal ball with the skull in it. If you want to look on this side, it's got the useless Q code, and then the 159 up there, and the Cobra logo up there, and then all the things that he's, I guess these are all of his specialties, I don't know. But you want to look on the back, it shows you the helicopter going by, which I think is a dragonfly. Isn't it? I don't know. Well, maybe it might be. But he's on top of a roof, and then I'm not sure. Does anybody know what that is in the background? See if I can get it. Oh, it looks like it's a Cobra Trooper, but I don't know. It could be Firefly, because the way it looks, it's gray and dark gray camo, and then like a mask over it. So yeah, it could be Firefly. But anyways, let's get this squared back in. You can see there the tattoos there, and then there's a better one of him with the Cthulhu mask on. And of course, you see in the picture, he's got the shield with when it was originally released, it had a lenticular, picture on it that would change, which I had as a kid. That's one of the reasons why I wanted this one, because I had Crystal Ball when I was a kid. So there he is with the Crystal Ball, and then there he is with the pistol that has the worm, the time worm going around it, because apparently, I guess now he's from Cobra Law. But anyways, there's all the stuff on there. You want to see down here all the legal jargon, I guess. And for those of you that need the barcode, there it is. So, let's take a look at Crystal Ball. I think there's only one piece of tape right there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get him out of there. My word. Okay. Is he going to come out? Come out wherever you are. Well, we can tell you right now, taking it out, that the shield was packaged separate from the blister pack. So there's that. We'll take a look at, let's see if I can get that off of there. I don't know, it's going to be difficult. I don't want to damage the shield though, if I just go in like that. There we go. I could probably, there, like that. Okay. This one, I can probably, it looks like it's not really plastic, but more like, I don't know. Let me lift it up a little bit and see if I can do it that way. There we go. All right. Do that in there. So, here's the shield. Oh, yes, it does. They said it had the lenticular in it. So there's that. I guess it goes up and down. Ooh, that is wild. Way different than I think the one I had when I was a kid. So, you can either have it that way or put his little... I've seen the YouTube videos where they talk about the fact that it's supposed to be using some sort of something something Cobra Tech wise that he uses for the visions or whatever. Well, how does that go in? Huh. That's supposed to... Does that clip in there? I guess you got to get it in. There we go. It's like that. So, they're all supposed to go in, but only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 6 went in. The rest of them didn't. I don't want to, like, push it to the point. And I also, on Viper Island, they said once you get it in there, it's, like, hardly possible to get it out. I don't know. I guess if you leave one, it'll be able to pop out again. But anyways, there's that. Let's see, we'll get down. See if I can get this pistol out without having to cut the tape. Maybe if I peel the tape a little. I don't know. Let's see if it'll come out. Nope. Where is the tape? Ah, there we go. I can get it off. There we go. So yeah, there's the pistol with the time worm from Shangri-La going around it. You see more. There's the little... I guess, is it a time worm or a snake? I think it's a worm. So there's that. Let's take out this. So there is his Cthulhu mask, which is really freaking creepy, but also cool. So there's that. And here is his flaming, that ring, his flaming sword. Oh, and there is his crystal ball. But it's a real, look, it's almost like spongy. It's really flexible with the crystal ball. They didn't make it out of real strong plastic material, did they? You can't even really see the skull inside, can you? Like, if you look really close, I guess if you can see it, like, right there. Let me just... You can see it? Okay. There's the bottom of it. It looks like there's a snake on the bottom of it, too. Alright. And now we'll take out Snake Crystal Ball. Oh, and he has one extra hand, too. I guess it's the hand to hold the crystal ball. So take out the hand. And this is his crystal ball holding hand, which is really creepy because it's all clawy. I guess he wants to appear like he's half monster or demon or something. Because this is wild concept from the original. Because remember, the original did not have the paint on the eyes, and his teeth were not fangs. So I think he's wanting like G.I. Joe to be scared of him like he's some sort of vampire wizard or something. Let's see if I can get that straight. Yeah, if you noticed in the box that his little green jewel necklace was just popped out like that. I think it's because it's sitting behind the other one and you can't really do anything about it. Can you? Move the camera, sorry. Oh, I guess not. Well, anyways, so that's a thing. Head, not much there. Not much down there. Back and forth. That's about as far. So arms. Yeah, it's kind of hindered. So that's about as far as the arms go. Let's see the butterfly joint. I guess that's as far as that goes. So he has the ab crunch, and then of course the torso swirl, or the torso joint. Let's see the legs. Well, that's as far as the legs go down with the cape on it, or his cloak. And let's see, legs out. Whoa, that one is really wild. Let's see, that's far. You hear that clicking sound? Okay, that doesn't look good on camera, so I'm going to stop doing that. Torso, or thigh swivel. Not much there. Thigh swivel. Ooh. Okay, that one's got it. That one's alright. Let's see. I know this is going to be hindered by his cloak, but well, it's not really that bad. I mean, it is made out of a made out of a soft goods plastic, or soft plastic material. Ooh, that was bad. I thought for a minute there I was gonna, you know what, break the leg. But anyways, that's that there. Take this down. Take this one down, and then we'll see. Let's see. Oh, there is the calf swivel, and then we'll take the ankle rocker. So goes that way, not much that way. This way and this way. Okay. Neck, around, ankle. All right. Let's see. What do we do first? Well, first, let's see what he looks like with the gun in his hand. So, which one is his trigger finger? Yeah, that one's way too closed in. I'm guessing it's this one because he's got, you know, the hand that normally grips a pistol. So, there we go. Wow, that is really hard. That's what she said. So, there we go. There's that pistol, which goes in here. I'm guessing, yeah. Man, you see that? That is really closed in there. Can you see? Huh. Let's see if we can get it in. That's what she said. And, what do we do? You see the Cthulhu mask? So let's put the Cthulhu mask on. Oh! Okay. So, well, that didn't take much. Look at that. It moves by itself. The Cthulhu mask goes over his head. It's a separate one that you can take off. But I'm not sure that the ball joint in it is working. Like, will it go in there? Okay. So that's the Cthulhu mask. Oh, okay, there it finally popped. So, that's what it looks like there. I'm guessing this hand can hold the flaming sword. Unless it's the... Oh, yeah. That's what it's made for. So, that hand's the flaming sword hand. So that is that one. And then you can... I'll show you the back of this. You see... It's not as good as the Marvel Legends ones for the Captain Americas and Captain Carters. I mean, even the one for Zeo Pink from Power Rangers, Zeo, it was kind of like a handle and then a clip for the goes around the arm, but the handle was like, you know, it had the bracket in it where it just went like it went like this and that and this and that. I was like, how in the world do you set that up? But it was like weird. But anyways, I'd show you the back of that. So let's see if I can get this. Well, clearly I don't have that in the right spot. But, oh well. I'm guessing it goes like that. Can his hand go in there? I kind of want to display him. I'm not sure if I want to display him with the Cthulhu mask head or whether I just want to use Crystal Ball's head. But how did they have that on the box? Let's check again. Okay. They have it in that hand. So you got to make a choice of either you want the sword and the gun or the shield and the gun. So you can't get both of those together because I guess this hand's also made for the shield too. So that hand, let's see if this goes in first. I think it just, you know, put it around the... Oh, well, that was great. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I may not use the shield, ladies and gentlemen, of the jury, because that is a really soft... You would think that they could make it out of a sturdier material, because it's like bending back and forth when I try and work his hand on there. Let's see. Try and get that shield on. Get those fingers wrapped around. Okay, there we go. And this is just a matter of doing this. You just take that one and take that one and put it around there. So, there he is with the shield. So that's what it looks like. Hang on. I'll get it more dynamic posing. There we go. Crystal Ball with his shield. Like that. Okay, and then I think we can just take this hand off, can't we? You can see what it looks like with the crystal ball. So, take that hand off, put that hand in, and then we can stick the crystal ball in the hand. Like so. It's supposed to. It doesn't really hold as well as Lord Zed with his growth grenades. So, there's that. So, let's put... Oh my gosh, his hand! So, put that there. I'll put the flaming sword there. I'll put his civilian head. Wow, it's almost like his civilian head. I don't use that term usually with G.I. Joe. It's usually with Power Rangers. But, so there you go. I love this figure. I mean, I've loved it since I was a kid. You know, the two that I carried around with me the most when I was a kid was Outback and Crystal Ball. And now, as an adult, I have Crystal Ball and Outback again. But, and I also had the Slaughter's Renegade set with Taurus, Red Dog, and Mercer. I don't know. Do you like the fact that they're selling them as 2 packs with Slaughter's Renegades? I mean, you know, the first one is Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer. So eventually Red Dog and Taurus will get sold? Or did you think that maybe they should have left out Sergeant Slaughter and just sold it as a 3-pack? Because they've done it in the past. I mean, they did the Cobra Viper set with a 3-pack. They did the Crimson Elite with Baroness and Tomax and Zaymond as a 3-pack. So why couldn't they have done that with the Renegades? That's what I want to know. But anyways, sorry, got off my soapbox there for a minute. Or got on my soapbox there for a minute. I'm now back and off of it. But so this is a solid figure. I mean, I love it. I'm going to say this is another 10 out of 10. I know it's very rare that I rate them 10 out of 10s, but this one is a good one. But I don't know. Leave a comment telling me what you think about it. Did you find it at your Walmart? Does your Walmart have that collector display yet in the toy section? Did you have the original one as a kid? I mean, what do you think about the Crystal Ball character, period? If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to stay up to date on the videos that I drop, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will have the videos there for you to see. So until we meet again,